Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Star Wars: The Old Republic. I am Trex, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Flashpoint Athiss. Now, of course, I didn't go over the story purposes of this. I'll try and record a little bit next time. I do apologize. Today we're going to be on my character, Smug Trex. This is my smuggler healer. He's a very nice person. I like him. The speed for the video has been increased by 150%, so this is going to be a nice little short video. Now, if you have splicing, you'll be able to activate this second elevator here. That's stupid tutorials. You'll be able to activate the second elevator here. But if not, you'll have to jump down the other side and be very careful because you can easily drop to your death. But as I said, I am the healer. I have my beautiful, well, I'm crouched. I don't really need to crouch, really. But I have my diagnostic scanner, my underworld medicine, and my Koto bomb. I think it's a Koto bomb. I have to take a look again. I'll wait till it gets there. First up, you had that trash that we just killed, or they killed really, and we have someone straggling. We have a straggler. Great, awesome. You can tell that he's straggling because he'll actually not notice that we have the second elevator working, even though we told him. See, elevator unlocked. Just go left. And yet, if I notice his health right there, yeah, it's dropping. Yep, there it is. He dropped. He dropped, and so he now needs a nice little heal. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue. Moving on, the first part of this section of this place, you're just going to have to mess around with these vicious... These things are like little puppy dogs. Little puppy dogs. I'm going to crouch, even though I shouldn't. But, because there's no point. It's like this place has like hardly any place for me to crouch. And I think there's another smuggler in here. And he doesn't even crouch. So he's definitely some DPS. But you want, as a healer, you want to start off with diagnostic scan on the tank. And then go ahead and throw some underworld medicine. So out there is the nice big heal. And then you get your Koto pack. Your Koto pack can only be used when you have upper hand. Upper hand is when an actual mob dies. That's when I believe upper hand is actually activated. And so far, you can only have 2 upper hands activated. I think I spec'd for that, but I'm not really sure. Can't remember off the top of my head. I mean, the trash is pretty simple. It's standard enemies. They're some of them are a little strong, but I mean, they go down pretty easily. And before you start making fun of me, yes, I am a clicker. Do I like being a clicker? It's something I have been messing with for the past 5 years. Try getting that out of my system, suckers. Just try. It's not going to work very easily. Ooh, I'm getting hit by 2 strong enemies. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw a sticky grenade and try to get the hell out of there. As fast as possible. As fast as possible. So here, we are actually heading over to the first boss. Ooh, we have someone dying. Underworld Medicine! Diagnostic Scan, by the way, is a nice, is a channeled ability, I should say. It's a nice little heal over time. It's not very long at all. And, what's that? Yeah, I'm just playing around with this. That's right. I like to get some work done while they're all doing their thing. Healers, don't do this. Don't do this. That's bad of me. I do apologize. I should know better. All right, first up, our first boss is Professor Lay-artha. Lay-artha? Yeah, that'll work. Lay-artha. She is pretty much a tank and spank. The only big thing that she does is the fact that she actually summons mobs. At percentages wise, I'm not really sure when, because this is the point of view of a healer in trying to see everything and making sure I actually... Oh, look! There are the mobs. She'll summon 3 at a time. There'll be droids or there'll be enemies, or actually humanoid types, but I think mostly it's actually droids. I think one DPS can probably work them all down. They're pretty easy, and then just really wreck her. She's really a tank and spank. She is. And she dropped something I don't need. Whoopee for that. And just do a little searching because that looks like a tomb. It looks pretty cool. Alright, so over here we have our first story type of thing. Actually, it's our first social interaction. When you're doing flashpoints like this and operations, you get social points. And this is another way on how people can do get your social points by joining in conversations like this. Yes, you see the console is switched. We could either click on the beacon or destroy it. I wish to activate the beacon. Everybody agrees we're going to activate the beacon. When it comes to story stuff like this, whoever wins the role gets their choice gets done. But you all get your actual points, your light side or dark side points individually, even whatever the choice was. So if someone actually was a dark side person, if they chose to destroy it or whatever, then and they won the role, they would have destroyed it, but we all would have still gotten our light side points. All right, and now this is now our second area, going to the second boss. These are nice little humanoids. These are in very nice packs, and also if anyone does bioanalysis, whichever actual gathering part goes with that, you'll find cool stuff here. A lot of stuff, actually. Now here we have some more puppy dogs. No little puppy dogs, but we also have the humanoid types as well. These humanoid types, I think these are like tomb dweller hunters and shamans, and they're in nice little packs of 3 or 4. They're easily taken down. If you find yourself a shaman needs to be DPS'd first. All right, first and foremost, because they don't heal. I don't think they heal because, well, they die pretty fast for me not to see them heal. All right, and as you see, we are skipping a lot of the trash. We're not doing the bonus quest, which I do apologize. We're not doing the bonus quest. If I come back in here, I will do a video specifically on just the. I think there's a boss if you do the bonus as well, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, see, here's a shaman right here, and he is just wrecking it. Come on, kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Nice to see a Jedi Shadow. That's our 2 Jedi Shadows, actually. Nice. And we're moving. We're moving along. We're skipping a lot of this just because we're just... I guess... I'm not a big fan of skipping stuff sometimes, but... I mean, this right here also gives you guys a nice little look as well and seeing how you can skip the trash if need be. Just to try and rush through this a little bit. It's the reason why the group finder BioWare didn't really want to implement is because they wanted people to live the story before just having to skip it. And yes, I'm crouching behind nothing, and I'm hoping that no one sees me. But the shaman saw me, and I feel bad about it now. I feel really bad. All right, and we're just that shaman is like tough. All right, the shamans are tough. They're nice little elites. Nice little elites. And here, see, nice little skipping of trash, making this a little faster. And here we go. Actually, we have to kill this strong person real fast. And as you see, they're going down pretty easy. Cool. Neato. All right, our second boss is the Beast of Vodal Kreesh. Vodal Kreesh. This boss is possibly the true skill to take this boss out. He already starts off with about 4 hunters around him. So the hunters need to die first while the tank picks up aggro on the beast. I would call him the beast. Once he is done, the beast has an ability that will knock back enemy players in his frontal cone. So if the tank needs to tank him at the wall and just have his back to the wall at all times. Another good handy thing is to keep the tank in between the boss and that doorway you see back there. Reason being is because he summons these 4 little baby puppies. And the tank can go ahead and try to pick them up as best as possible as he's getting tossed around. As you see, the tank is kind of in the middle of the area, and we have our second... Our DPS is pretty much doing the off-tanking thing and doing a pretty good job on taking all the 4 of those out while I'm crouched down here trying to heal and trying to be in range. Let me be in range. I'm not in range. Oh, I'm in range. But this is really it. The beast does hit pretty hard, but you just have to worry about the frontal cone knockback and the 4 adds. As long as you're paying attention, DPS is paying attention to the 4 adds, he goes down pretty cake. Look at there, a nice little lightsaber for people. Do I need a lightsaber? I don't use a lightsaber. I'm perfectly fine. Actually, I think is it a lightsaber? I don't know. Alright, now we are coming into the tomb of Vodal Kreesh. Yes. And there's birds! Pretty birds! Now, if you have an archaeologist who is 125, I believe, you should be able to skip some of this by going through secret passage walls, but I don't have an archaeologist and I didn't focus on moving around looking for that wall. I do remember seeing it when I was first playing with my main character, and sadly I didn't come back and try and test that out. But just some skipping more as well. Now here we have two little ads. Alright, or actually it's a Tomb Guardian, and I believe the other one is a Temple Guardian and Temple Disciple. These both, they're not bosses, but they are pretty tough. So try your best bet is to try and CC the Discipline, because the Discipline does heal. Try and just keep them CC'd, or keep them, or if you don't even want to CC him, kill him first. Doesn't really matter, because if you don't, he does a nice little rain of thunder there as a sorcerer would, and it becomes truly annoying. But Disciple will heal the Guardian, so you either need to CC him or you just need to kill him first. But once the Guardian is down, as you see, we just went straight into the Disciple, and I'm just trying my best to heal as best as possible. I only have 3 heals, folks. Only have 3 heals. Diagnostic Scan, Underworld Medicine, and my Koto Bomb. Or Koto Pack. I always want to say bomb. But it's a pack. Like a pack of Newports. Oh yeah. Right, smoke up, Johnny. The Disciple is a little tough. Apparently she's not going down. I'm not even sure if people are even interrupting his heals. That could be one thing as well. We got a nice little green from it. That's cool. Alright, so now we're heading into the last boss. After we all heal up and everything. Yeah, shoot a coin. That's how I do. Alright, here we are with the last boss. The Prophet of Vodal. Yes, yes. Alright, so his abilities are pretty simple. He's kind of a tank and spank. He just has a little bit of difficulty that everyone needs to be aware of. When you start off the fight, he'll be nice and simple. At every 25%, he is going to disappear and summon 4 fireballs. These fireballs are going to... You won't be able to target. See, he just disappeared, and now these 4 fireballs are around. You have to run. Most likely, when you're running around, you'll find out who they're following. And as you see, they're following me. You need to run. You need to just run as fast as possible. As you see, I'm the healer, and I'm still getting kind of stuck. But find out if you're the person, and you find out that you are the person who they're following. Just need to run around the room, kite them until the boss comes back. When the boss comes back, they're going to be around for maybe about a couple of seconds, but then they'll disappear, and you just go straight back to the boss. All right, this happens every 25%. So keep that in mind, all right, folks? The healer, as I am, needs to keep everybody topped off as best as possible. It's going to be hard to keep the tank topped off because the tank is kind of doing that. But during this timefall, when he is done, when he disappears and the fireball comes out, this is the perfect opportunity to top everybody off as long as they're not getting hit by fire. Oh, there you go. He's back. He came back. But that's really it from the boss. He is pretty tank and spank. Just watch out for the fireballs, and from what I gather, from what I've read as well, he does a nasty dot that needs to be dispelled. As you see, I'm healing through it, and I don't really have a dispel. My consular has recover, but I don't even remember when I got that. I don't even know when my smuggler even gets something like that, but just keep that in mind. and you should be pretty good. Coming up here is a nice way to kite them. You can you'll have 2 of them up here, and by the time the other 2 come up here, the boss comes back, as you just saw. Well, it looks like every 25%. It might be a little less, but the fireballs do stay for a little longer than expected. So the healer just needs to keep everybody topped off as best as possible. So in case that dot does come around and he just wrecks people, you should have enough time to diagnostic scan or whatever heal you have and bring everybody back up. But that's really it. This is Athiss. It's a nice quick little instance. I think this was maybe 30 minutes, maybe less, and I timed this down to about 16 minutes. I'm pretty happy with myself. I really am. And he goes down pretty easy. Yeah, got some nice little orange modded gear. Pretty happy with that. Ooh, I think I actually got some new boots. Is those boots? No, there's legs. There's legs. I got new legs. Yay. All right. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to grab your commendations always after each boss, just in case that they're there. And once you're done, just go ahead and return to public ship. See you guys later.